Hey gang, today we are back in Disney's Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, and that is because Batuu has some new bites over at Oga's Cantina. They have a full new menu, and you guys know we gotta go and try everything. So let's jump into hyperspace and come along.
It's based off our name.
In case you guys don't know what Oga's Cantina is, it is the very speakeasy-like type bar here in Galaxy's Edge. And when it opened, they did have some provisions for us Batuians to dine on, but truth be told, it was nothing that was extremely appetizing or things that really wanted you to come back for more. It mainly was a drinking hole with a few snacks. I think they heard our cry for more Batuu bites, and so Oga's Cantina, like I said, has dropped a full new menu of a little bit more classic food that we can get our hands on. We're gonna meet up with some friends and try all the delicious food together, so let's walk through the marketplace and head to Oga's Cantina. And whenever there's a crowd at Galaxy's Edge like this in Batuu, I recommend trying to go see what's going on over here, because usually it's definitely a character we're not gonna wanna miss. Oh yes, I definitely would not want to miss this guy. Well, there's two guys over here. I'm not seeing anything too new in the marketplace. I do love these little rag dolls. They just really look like they were like homemade, which is what I think is so cute, because it's like little Batuian villagers made them. The Kylo one is very, very cute. These are good little stocking stuffers. But this is what I have been wanting for Christmas. It's the Dejaric board game that you see them play in the movies. I think it's such a special collector's item, and it looks exactly like it. You get all the figures. I think the last time I looked, this thing was going for about $100. I feel like it did used to be $100. Right now it's saying it's only $55, so I wonder if it went down in price because people weren't buying it. So Santa, can you hear me? It's on sale. I'm just kind of doing a quick stroll through the marketplace because we have to get to Oga's for our reservation. We can't be late, or Oga, well, she won't let us in. Take a look at all these new Galactic drinks. I cannot wait to dive in and check this out. Luckily, I will not have to drink alone and eat alone. Kristen is here to try everything new with me. And you did mention the last time you were here was for May the 4th.
May the 4th. We're just Oga's buddies at this point.
Yeah.
This time, I feel like last time we were matching, and this time we're not. She told me what she was wearing ahead of time, so we planned accordingly.
Yeah, but you have to wear your Star Wars gear in Oga's, so link in the description for both these teas. We're standing at the bar, and just so you guys know, you can request a table. So I didn't really know that about Oga's. I thought it was kind of you got what they give you, but we wanted to sit at the bar just because it's a little bit better lighting for you guys, as well as we're not like crushed in a table. So something good to know. We're gonna start with their concoctions before we head into their provisions. First up, this is the Corellian Spiked Cold Brew. It's Maker's Mark Kentucky Straight Bourbon, Joffrey's Coffee Cold Brew Vanilla, brown sugar syrup, and orange bitters topped with purple vanilla boo-boo foam for $18. And also another little morning pick-me-up for you here. This is the Bloody Rancor with candied meat. It's Tito's handmade vodka, Ancho Reyes chili liqueur, house-made Bloody Mary mix, garnished with a spicy candied Rancor bacon for $22.50. And this one is so stunning. This is the Nicelin and Bubbles with Grub Berry Essence. It's Empress Gin, Saint Germain Elderflower Liqueur, blueberry lime juice topped with tonic water and garnished with an edible hibiscus flower for $18. And I'm so happy they added a mezcal drink to the menu. This is the Silop. It's mezcal with grapefruit juice, lime juice agave, jalapeno concentrate, and chili lime seasoned rim for $18. And if you're wanting a delicious mocktail, this is the Akavan tea. It's lavender, lemon juice, Gold Peak unsweet tea, garnished with a lavender sprig for $7.75. All right, are we ready for our first concoctions?
I don't know about you, but I am so ready. I am starting with the Corellian Spike cold brew.
And this is the Bloody Rancor with the candied meat, which is bacon. You gotta have bacon for breakfast.
Candied meat. Well, cheers, promise.
Cheers! Woo! This is spicy. Is that sweet?
It's not very sweet, but it's very, very strong. It's heavy on the coffee and the alcohol, which is right up my alley.
This is very spicy. I wouldn't say I'm someone that would like order a Bloody Mary, because to me it's always a little strange, but I like this one a lot. I think with the bacon on top, it makes for a perfect start to your day in Batu. And you get a little food with this drink. We have to go and try this little candied bacon here. Or not bacon, sorry. It's Rancor meat. Oh, Rancor is good. It tastes like it's in season for sure. Now this Corellian Spike cold brew has everything in it. If you're someone who likes your cold brew and your coffee order with a lot in it, this not only has different oranges and vanilla, it also has Maker's Mark Kentucky straight bourbon. So this will get you right in the morning. And this was one of the most beautiful of the bunch. It was stunning with like the purple ube on top. Let's try it.
Don't inhale that.
It's like an adult chocolate milk. Oh my Lanta. So good. I would definitely travel through the galaxy just to get this drink in the morning. It is amazing. I wouldn't say it's overly bourbony. If you're someone who maybe doesn't like liquor in their coffee drinks, I think you would still like this. And Kristen's right, it's not overly sweet. It's perfect. It is delicious. And now this is the one I was most excited to try because it's pretty much like their brand new margarita. They do have one margarita with tequila that's called the Outer Rim. This is the brand new Silop, and it's made with Mezcal, so it gives it a little bit of a different taste, and this is also beautiful. That always impresses me when it looks in person the same way it does online. So cheers. Yeah. This is probably going to be up there on like one of my new favorite drinks. I just love mezcal. It's so smoky. It's really one of the only smoky things that I love. Really, really good drink and a great portion. They brought us a little side of oil for our little droid here. You guys are inside our droid. I don't know if this is edible or if I should try it. It's mainly if the droids get squeaky. Should I try it, Kristen?
Try it.
Okay. What is it? Straight oil, no. This is actually good. I don't know what this is. You're gonna have to ask Chris the bartender for some droid oil. And check out this guy's data pad. His data pad is literally on his backpack showing all different cool Star Wars scenes. Darth Vader getting it. That is lighting up this whole cantina. Okay, this little beaut was something I was super pumped for. As soon as I saw there was an edible hibiscus leaf on it, I have had this before. I don't know if it was in Galaxy's Edge or where I've had this, but it actually does taste like a fruit roll-up in a flower form. And Kristen said this is kind of like a spritz.
Yeah, similar.
Similar to a spritz, but without the champagne, but there's only one way to find out. Whoa! They weren't kidding on the berry. So if you like that kind of like soury vibe, you will definitely like this. But we have to try the edible hibiscus flower. I mean, that's the best part of the whole drink. Here it is. Look how beautiful. It does look crazy. This definitely makes you feel like you're in some weird alien planet. Let's see if it tastes like what I remembered, which is like a fruit roll-up. Yeah, it's nature's fruit roll-up. That is so bizarre. Why is everything tasting like fruit roll-ups? Now, I'm not usually a mocktail girly, especially if you get in Oga's, you want one of Oga's drinks. But since it was new, we had to try it. This is the Avakian tea. It has lemon and lavender, complete with a little lavender sprig. I do agree with Kristen that some of the garnishes maybe could have been stepped up a little bit, maybe been a little more galactic, but this looks like a pretty beautiful mocktail. I think it's just gonna taste like a delicious lavender tea. It's fine if you like lavender. I do kind of feel like I'm drinking a little bit of like a lotion or like a bath salt. But if you are wanting to come to Oga's and get a little mocktail, I think that this one would be for you and definitely will suffice. As Kristen stole my favorite drink. I think it might be both of our favorite drinks. We'll give a full review after, but this was the Psylop.
Should we order a second?
Maybe. No, we have enough. We have enough and we got to get to the food. And here are our next Galactic goodies. This is the Umbarian cheese roll. It's a spice-dusted pretzel bun stuffed with herb cheese and a dipping sauce for $12. And take a look at this thruster roasted bantha flatbread. It's a non-flatbread topped with spiced chorizo beef and a 4-cheese blend for $17. This is what we have been needing in Oga's. Some real food, some real bar lounge food. I will say for the price, this was $17 and this is $12. I'm hoping they are as good as they look because that is a pretty penny. The pretzel bread is what I'm probably most excited for because this is so similar to the puff bread that is in Star Wars. I think even Disneyland a couple years back got a puff bread and I was so jealous, like, why don't we have a puff bread? Well, now we do, and it's a pretzel puff bread with a dipping sauce, and our bartender Chris did let us know the dipping sauce is a honey mustard made with an all-natural agave, so that's going to be kind of unique and interesting. Do you know how excited I am for this pretzel cheese stuffed bread?
I know how excited you are because I am just as excited.
All right.
We should do like a cheese pull.
Yeah, let's do a little cheese pull. I don't know if it will be cheesy or not, but let's pull it. Ooh!
Wasn't what I was expecting.
But she's stuffed.
It looks good.
She's stuffed with some cheese. When there's a dipping sauce, when you dip, I dip.
I don't know if I'm dipping.
No, you're gonna go regular?
I need you to dip first and tell me if there's mayo.
Oh, there's probably not mayo. I think, well, does honey mustard have mayo? Oh, you want to dip. You want to dip, I promise you. This might be my new favorite little pretzel item here at Hollywood Studios. Although the pretzel over at Baseline is really good, the stuffed cheese in here with all the herbs is amazing. This is so good. I hope the flatbread can compete with this. I don't know if it will be able to, but on to some more cheese and bread. This is looking like an epic Star Wars snack. It's giving me all the vibes that we need. Look at the purple at the bottom. Let's try this bantha flatbread. I usually would not order chorizo on my pizza or my flatbread, but when in Batu, you try new things. If you are in Batu and in the mood for some pizza or some flatbread, go ahead and get this. It's really delicious. The chorizo isn't like over greasy or fatty, which is sometimes why I don't like chorizo, but it says there's a 4-cheese blend on it. I almost can taste no cheese. It feels like a lot of tomato and chorizo, which I guess is good if you don't like a super cheesy pizza. I personally do like a cheesy pizza and just cheese in general. So for me, the little pretzel bite with the honey mustard dipping sauce is a little bit better than the flatbread, and it's cheaper. So if you're gonna pick one thing, I would go for the pretzel bread.
I think this is really good. I think it could use a little bit of sweetness. Maybe a little honey. I don't know if necessarily honey, but some type of like jam.
Hot honey, like a hot honey.
Amazing on food.
Hey, what did one hop say to the other after a successful smuggling run?
Oga for bringing us a new menu. We have been waiting for it here in Batu. I cannot believe they really have not changed the menu for, I think, 4 years. We were needing of carbs and some new specialty drinks. It's gonna change the total vibe in there. Like I said, you guys, make sure you have your reservations to get into Oga's. You can walk up same day and sometimes get a reservation, but it's better to do it in advance. And especially with all this new food coming, I think the reservations are gonna get a little bit harder to get here and there. The only thing I was missing is maybe a galactic goodie in the form of a dessert. They don't really have a dessert in there. I guess you're getting enough sugar with all the cocktails and mocktails, but I would have loved a really cool space treat. That would have been great. And luckily, right over here next to Oga's at Docking Bay 7, I think they have a little delicious dessert we can dive into. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's Kylo.
Yes.
Yes.
Bring them to me.
Oh, even better. You're gonna bring me.
Not upset him.
Okay.
Approach. Now.
Hi.
Have you seen supporters of the resistance here?
I certainly have not, Kylo. If I saw them, I would definitely let you know. You know that your interests are.
You said they had information, Trooper.
They said differently earlier, sir.
I mean, maybe in Docking Bay 7? Like, that's where we're heading. They might be in there.
You took their word and gave me yours. 2 very serious mistakes.
I'm sorry, sir.
Enough. You are free to go.
Thank you, Kylo. I always love.
Excellent.
Okay, I got a little flustered. There. I haven't seen Kylo in Galaxy's Edge in a while, and he pointed at me and drew me in. I don't even know if I need dessert, you guys. Now I had a full snack right there. Outside the patio at Docking Bay 7, it's our favorite place to come and chill. It's so like magical out here. The music is playing. You can see the characters walk by. I have seen way more characters than I have seen in a while in Galaxy's Edge. I can't remember the last time I saw Kylo in Mandalorian, probably over a year. So this is definitely the season to get here to Batu. It seems like everyone is here, and I am here to finally try this dessert. Oh, she got the chicken tippiet. It does look good. And this is definitely the dessert I've been looking for. This is the Black Spire Mousse. It's white chocolate Jokin fruit mousse atop a brownie pistachio brittle, served with blue milk sauce, pineapple cream, and a hibiscus sponge topped with chocolate Black Spire coin for $6.79. Before I dive into that delicious looking dessert, we did try the new chicken tippiet. They changed the chicken here a little bit. It definitely was a good change. There are so many good changes happening here in Galaxy's Edge. And this is a new dessert here, fairly new, a couple months ago from Docking Bay 7. And it's just so beautiful and a perfect treat to end the day. And the brownie brittle on the bottom with a little bit of that mousse. Oh yes, oh yes. This is most certainly the way. It's decadent. It looks amazing. It tastes amazing. Look at the innards of this beaut. This is absolutely stunning. Such a good little dessert, especially for only about $6. It is a must get every single time I'm here in Galaxy's Edge. Well, what an incredible day here in Galaxy's Edge. You guys always know I get so pumped coming here, especially if we get to check out anything new. That new menu item in Oga's was so needed. I cannot wait to come back and try all those things again, but really super pumped we got to try the whole new menu. And leave a comment below, what was your favorite thing that I tried today? Make sure you're subscribed so you can come along for the rest of my Batu journeys of 2024. And as always, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things, and may the Force be with you.